Okay, guys, welcome back to another video. Last video that I did, the Wasteland Memorial and the funeral and the speeches of the crew and the speeches of everyone else, which I will let y'all know what their channels are in the description. I'll let you know who the channels are. Both Avery and Pug's channels are really good channels. I will check them out. They're very good channels. But what this video is mainly for is kind of like a recap. So you would probably, I will name this video Wasteland Story Recap. So in the background video of like the gameplay is the funeral. So it's just all three of us, but you'll just see me kind of moving around, just doing something. Just so it's just not me talking. So you have the gameplay background. So what the story recap is, where we started off from and where we're at. It's gonna probably be a pretty good long video, depending on how I say it and how I go at it. I'm already a minute in, so I'm gonna stop rambling on and get to the point. So why we're doing a funeral for these characters are, I created a Wasteland roleplay just started off with me, Silver, and Talking, and Pug, and Deadwalker. These three friends created this world, or this isn't the world that they created. This world is a funeral one, but they created the Wasteland together as a friend group. Before the Wasteland and before all of this, they had Laughter, and they were working with him. Laughter was their close friend, and they were realizing that Laughter was becoming more and more corrupt and more bad as time went on. To the point where Silver decided he's not going to do this no more. He's not going to watch just innocent people get killed, and he's like, this isn't the right thing for me. He talks to Pug and Avery about it, and they agree with him, and they're like, let's do our own thing. They go to this wasteland, which is nothing but sand, heat, cactus. They build everything from the scrap, from the up down, from the straight bottom. They do everything together. The Cobra Tower, they build it together. Avery's Wasteland, they build it together. The different houses, they build it together. Their weapons, they build it together. They all did this as a group. They had families. Before Silver met someone special, Sophie, he met this girl called Ruby. Or no, before he met Kate, he met this girl Ruby. He got her pregnant with Dark Lord, which that story is for another time. So they build this army. Silver's the leader of the Cobra and has a whole group of people that have special powers. Avery's the king of the Wasteland, but he still works with Silver and the Cobra. So you can consider him an anti-hero, kind of an anti-hero on the fact that he's with the Cobra, but he does his own thing as well. So Silver creates a Kate. He has 4 daughters and a son. And their first ever battle they ever went against, the first people that started the rebellion were the executioners. The leader, the conqueror. He was the main leader of the group. Executioners were not that strong. They're pretty weak, honestly, but they did put up a good fight. After Silver and his group kicked the shit out of the executioners and stopped the executioners, Conqueror came in and acted like he was a hero. He came and called him an all-you-can-kill buffet. And because he's immortal, so he just kept killing him and just kept coming back, so you get the joke. So he did that. And no one knew he was bad until they looked into his backstory. He came from the Conqueror world and gained. So they find out about this. They win. They tried fighting him for the first time. They tried fighting him, and they fought him. Can you not stop lighting, please, by the way? And they fought him. And he had the blade, the Affinity Blade. They stopped this Conqueror, which they find out that the Conqueror that they killed was a variant from another multiverse. So the real Conqueror shows up in his own world, the Outlands. They fight him. They put up a good fight. Conqueror's jumping back and forth with the blade, basically trash talking. Avery and Silver and talking and pugging together. They outsmart the Conqueror and they kill him. That is the main Season 1 origin story. So now we're on to Season 2. So this season involves multiple bad guys. So this season, Season 2, has multiple bad guys in here. You have the likes of the Guardian, Godslayer, and the Dark King. Laughter doesn't come into around Season 10. But he's still in the story, but he's not as a big threat. But he comes back in Season 4, but his big rival is in this season. So they fight the Guardian. They find out who the Guardian is. The Guardian, people say he's strong, but in all honesty, he's not really that strong. He's all talk. They find him, they put up a good fight. And they're fighting him and his own spire. And he's created this being with Silver's blood, Doppelganger's blood. If you don't know who Doppelganger can literally be anybody and everybody, and he was an executioner member. And they do that. Silver's fighting this being, while Pug, Talking, and Avery are fighting the Guardian. Silver kills this being, helps to kill the Guardian. Before they kill the Guardian, they ask where's the Dark King? Because they know that the Dark King is there. So now, after they kill the Guardian, we cut to the AKA the Young Ravengers, AKA the kids of the OGs. So Silver thinks it's a good idea to create a team made up of Avery's kids, his kids, Talking's kid, and Pug's kid. So, it all goes to plan perfectly. They create a team, they're there. We get introduced to them and who's who. I'll give you a full backstory of everybody, or actually, I'll be a little something even more special. Actually, I'll let every member that plays their character do their backstory of their character. Y'all want to do that, guys? Alright, so they're going to give the backstories of the Young Ravengers, which I will do my characters, and then we'll go from Talking, Pug, and then Avery, which I'll shoot in the air so they know to do so. So, we have Clint. Clint is a son of Silver. Takes very much after Silver. Has a dark passenger inside of him. Clint is very techy, smart, and very stealthy, and has trust issues, but he doesn't have trust issues. He is very smart and knows how to make stuff, knows how to make his own stew, knows how to do outsmart. He's very, very strong and very cool and smart. And takes a lot after Ricky and Silver. If you don't know who Ricky is, Ricky's the one that makes the guns, the armor, pretty much everything for the Cobra. And Ricky kind of taught Clint how to do all this. So that's what you need to know about Clint. And Clint has a very good bond with another member of the team, Jacob. And he has a good bond with Bella. How they are to each other, Jacob's like a brother to him, and Bella's his girlfriend, and the mother to his children. So we get to Quinn, which is Silver's daughter. She is kind of like a tomboy. She's this very tough girl, which she has trust issues, but she trusts Cloud of the team, and trusts her family. That's part of the team. But she's very she likes to box. Her main thing she likes to do for fun is box. Clint, his thing that he likes to do is work out, make stuff, create friendships, create bonds. And Quinn likes to work out a lot, punch the punching bag, do boxing, very, very strong type of female character. You get to Lexi, which is the wife / mother of the children to Jacob. She is very party, loves to party, loves to create bonds, and loves to like party. Like I said, party creates bonds. Like loves blowing things up, loves miniguns, and just pretty much loves a lot of stuff. And first person she fell in love with was Jacob. She created a very good bond with him. May the force be with you. They ended up falling in love and having kids. And they did that. Then that is basically what Lexi's story is. So the other people can tell you the other story of their characters and their bond. I'll start it off with Jacob, and I'm gonna plug the mic on 3, 2, 1, and then you go. Okay, guys. Avery, you're up. 3, 2, 1.
The son of the Raider King, of the original Raider King Avery. And if you didn't know, the original Raider King united all the Raider clans in the Wasteland under one banner, and so he is the Raider King, King of the Wasteland. He was also the sun god. He is also the sun god. I mean, you know, the first Raider King is also the sun god, but he died fighting Dark King, as you know. So his son Jacob took up the mantle as Raider King, and he made a pact with the Dragon God long ago to become more powerful than ever. So the Dragon God is more powerful than the Sun God, and so Jacob is more powerful than his father. Even without these godlike powers, Jacob is pretty good. Yeah, he's a top tier fighter. He likes shotguns, rocket launchers, basically anything. He is the heir of the Raider Empire, really. His mother is also a sun goddess named Selene. So yeah, and as you know, Lexi is his wife and the mother of his children, which are Ray and another one, which I really don't know if I should name right now or not. So yeah, that's basically it. He also harbors this the time seed, which is a seed of time, which can control it and warp reality. So he's a pretty big guy. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Jacob the Raider King.
Now we're going to do Pug. Alright, Pug, your turn. So, can you hear me, guys? Alright, so Pug, and then when you're done saying your speech, move it on to talking. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Pug, and Cloud, that's who I'm going to introduce. Cloud was actually created by some DNA remnant from Gumbo. For those of you who don't know Gumbo was a cartoon created by Pug and became a henchman of some sort, or a citizen. Yeah. After Cloud was created, some people didn't like the idea of Gumbo bringing a clone of Pug because of Pug's death. After that, Cloud was more noticeable and more friendly. He was always more of a kind person and more of a vigilante. While some people don't trust him, some people do. When Cloud, he's like some kind of child, but also a full-grown human, which is weirdly strange. But after going through lots and lots of chatting with other heroes that his father knew, people got really used to being nice to him and more friendly. And yeah, that's Cloud for you.
Okay, I have to. Yep, there we go.
Alrighty, so, Bella is the daughter of Talking Tomcat, and her uncle is actually Laughter, which is who gave her powers. And she has a kid with Clint. And, well, she just has, like, every single superpower in this world. She knew basically anything. She defeated one of the Dark Ones. And she helped defeat Laughter. That's Bella for you, I guess.
Alright, well, you heard? Well, y'all heard it here. You heard the team. Hold on, Mike. Well, y'all heard it here. You heard the team, what they're made of, or who's who and who. This is more or less of a chapter 1 story recap. On the next recap, we will dive into the King's story and Laughter's inclusion. So, hope y'all enjoyed the story recap. Hope you enjoyed the story recap and you enjoyed meeting the cast of the group and the cast of the roleplay. All of them are really cool guys. I'm gonna give them a shout out right now. So, Pug, what's your channel name? Okay, wait, what's your full channel name? Your full channel name is just Pug Boy? Okay, so Pug's channel is Pug Boy. And you see on the screen how it's exactly spelled. I'm gonna give a shout out to Avery. Avery, what's your channel? Avery's channel is RPG Gaming. So if you, there's some other people with that name, by the way. So I will give a shout out, like a channel link thing for it in the bottom of the description. And if I can't do that, I will make sure to show you how exactly it's spelled and what video you would want to see if it's them or not. But hope you enjoyed the casting, and I hope you enjoyed getting an in-dive into the roleplay that we've been working on. We put in a lot of heart and love into it. Hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget